Hello and welcome to my channel. I wanted to introduce you to a new little series on my channel. Once a month we will look together through some coloring books of either artists or publishers that are less popular or maybe less known or maybe just underappreciated. I do not profess to discover new artists, and some of them might have been around for a while. I just want to shine a little spotlight on them. You might have some of those books, and maybe this little series will remind you of them and you will want to color in them again, which is great, right? We all need that. If you don't like the books, hopefully this video will also help you to make a decision to cross them off your shopping list. This intro will appear at the beginning of all videos in this series, and remember, we all have different preferences, and that's wonderful. That's what makes the world more interesting. So let's have a look. Hi everyone. Today we'll look at books by Eric Messenger. So Eric is based in US. He is a fantasy illustrator who has previously worked for Marvel and Image Comics and still works for within the graphic design industry. Apparently his childhood dream was to draw comics and fantasy-based pictures, and that's what he did. That's what we're gonna look at today. So Eric has 2 coloring books out, and both of them I have, so we will look through those. And the books are available on Amazon, so links will be included as usual down below. Even though the books are available on Amazon, they are not Amazon printed books. So they're not printed on Create Space paper, just in case that's important to you. Eric describes the paper used in both books have the same, printed on the same paper, as archival grade and acid-free paper, rated to last for 200 years. There you go. Archival quality, acid-free, 200-year paper. So, yeah, if you're worried about your coloring work lasting, worry no more. 200 years is more than enough for me. So, yeah, it seems like he paid really close attention to the quality of the paper, and what I can say is it's not a very thick paper, but you can certainly say that it's of good quality. The books, both of the books, contain coloring advice, some finished examples of work done by Eric in terms of coloring, and some guided coloring pages, which I'll show you in a second how they differ from just regular coloring pages. And there are also quotes from various fantasy and fairy tales as well, books, which is also quite nice. So how about we will look through them now. So both of my books are, I bought them on Amazon. They are both printed in US in 2017, so I'm not sure which one came first. So again, not sure of chronologically how which one was published first, so we will just look through this one first. So this is fantasy adventure, dragons, dwarves, elves, and other extraordinary creatures. Love that. And obviously the cover art is done by Eric. And we've got a magic color wheel helpfully in here. A couple of things about Eric as well. We've got some coloring advice and color theory as well. Digital colorings. More coloring advice as well, and some examples of the artwork already colored rather. So this is with watercolors, colored with watercolors. This is colored with colored pencils, watercolors again. This is colored with markers and colored pencils, Prismacolors in this case. So you've got everything in here, and also some colorings are done by Eric and some by other colorists. This is done with markers and colored pencils. Same here, markers, colored pencils. Oops, sorry, dropping stuff. Watercolors and colored pencils and acrylics even. So yeah, more watercolors in this one, Prismacolors used on this one, and markers on this lovely Pegasus. And now we have some coloring pages. And some quotes as well on the other side, and a little space for some notes if you want to. We've got Cerberus in here. Lovely little fairy. Excellent dragon. Giant and dragon in here. What's a fairy, I think. Oh, and those are the guided pages. So you've got a small image in here, colors used, and you can use the same color palette to color, or you can do your own thing. And the pages are perforated, so you can take them out in here. They are perforated, and the guided color pages are also perforated in here, so you can take that out if you want to take your finished page out of the book, so you don't have to worry about that bit as well. I like this one. It's very cool, and there's a very interesting color palettes as well. Wonder you can use like the color palettes on something else as well if you want to. Yeah, I like that color palette. Very interesting. Very cool. Love this dragon. I like coloring dragons, but this one is really good one. I like this one too. They've got names, so that was Water Dragon. Well, kind of obviously, yeah. I can see that. Fairy Fire. Yeah, Fairy Fire. Oh, that is so funny. What's his called? Joy the Goblin Sprite. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. That's like a phoenix, I feel. Yeah, it is a phoenix. That's a very cool dragon again. I like this one too. That's the cover image, I think, isn't it? Yeah. I like this one. It's got little fairies around as well. Another dragon. That looks like an orc. It's not like World of Warcraft kind of orc. That's nice as well. I like this one. Tigger the cat dragon. Here, I suppose. It's quite a few really good dragons. Oh, I like this one too. What's he's called? War Orc. So this is War Orc. Yeah, fair enough. Absolutely looks like a War Orc. Like this one too. That was Flower Fairy. Oh, and this one, so cool. And see, like the character is much more detailed and shaded as well. Not so much. The background is there, but it's nowhere near as detailed as the actual character. It's an interesting style as well. Oh, same here, see? It's quite a lot of detail in here, not so much the background. Oh, I like this one too. That's a cool dragon as well. Yeah, and there's some more examples. I think those are some of the guided pages as well. Oh, and I really like the quote, "Those who don't believe in magic will never find it." Roald Dahl. Yeah. So that's first book, Fantasy Adventure. And the other one, Dominion of Giants, we're gonna look at now. So we've got again some coloring advice, color theory again, examples of digital coloring, and some tips and tricks of coloring. More examples, colored by some by Eric, some by other people, using various mediums. So you've got again markers and Prismacolors, markers in here, colored pencils, markers, yeah, different things, usually markers and colored pencils I can see here. In the previous book there was more watercolors as well, not so much in here. That's mostly markers and colored pencils. Yeah, and then the images to color. Oh, this is cool. I like this one. It's a cyclops, I think. Giant cyclops, yeah. Oh, I like this one too. So cool. He does really good dragons, I feel. I like this one as well. And this one. Who's this one? Howled Giant. Cool. So some guided coloring pages, again with like an example and color palette if you want to follow that. Of course you don't have to. And again then perforated both ways, so here and here. Another one of the guided pages. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. Oh, this one too. I like this one too. Moose Mage. Oh, that's like a proper giant, isn't it? I like the color palette. This one's cool as well. Lovely illustrations. Lightning Stone. Ooh, I like this one. It's the snowflakes, isn't it? What you called? Santa Giant. So it's a Santa Giant. Oh yeah, I can see that now. Because he's got like a... He only doesn't have a hat, isn't it? He's got horns. Horns instead of hat. But yeah, I can see that. Oh, that would be cool to do for Christmas time-ish. I must remember to do that one in winter. Like this one. Ooh, I like this one as well. So cool. Fairyland. Nice. Oh, I like this one. Very cool. I like the composition in here, I really do. Oh, and she looks fierce. What she's called? Fulgetra? Nice. And that can be done like wintry as well, with this being like, you know, ice, kind of icicles, and so that can look quite wintry. Oh, I like this one. Oh, so cool. Love that one. Really nice. Oh, and this one's lovely. So yeah, and some colored examples. Love the giant axe. Love that one. It's really some very, very good dragons, particularly in this one. This one has more dragons. So yeah, if you like coloring kind of fantasy and a little bit like a comic-like or even video game-like kind of characters, because I feel like I can think of few video games when I look at those images. If you like that, then that might be books for you. And yeah, just again, just to say, although they are on Amazon, they are not Amazon printed books. So they printed by, is that Design Originals? Fox Chapel Publishing, it seems. So yeah, decent paper. Apparently will last 200 years. I mean, who needs more than that? But yeah, decent paper, lovely images. They are single-sided anyway, so even if the paper doesn't matter to you, they are single-sided, so which is always good. And yeah, I absolutely love them. Looking forward to coloring in them, and yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you shortly. Bye.